Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. We are really glad you are here with us today. We have a very practical and very useful topic for you. One of the most common things you do in everyday English conversation is talk about what happened yesterday. Your morning, your afternoon, your evening. The things you did, the people you met, the things that went well and the things that did not. And today we're going to give you everything you need to do that naturally and confidently.
That's right. Today, we're talking about how to talk about yesterday in English. This means we're focusing on the simple past tense, the vocabulary and time expressions that go with it, how to structure a story about your day, how to describe what you did, what you felt, what happened to you, and how to make your description interesting and natural. This is real, everyday English, and it's something you'll use every single day.
We're going to cover the simple past tense and how to form it, the key time expressions for yesterday, how to structure a story about your day, vocabulary for describing events and feelings, how to use questions to share more detail, common mistakes, 2 real conversations, and a quiz. Let's get started.
Let's begin with the simple past tense, because this is the tense you'll use most when talking about yesterday. The simple past describes completed actions, events, and states that happened at a specific time in the past. Yesterday is a specific, finished time, so the simple past is the right tense for almost everything you want to say about it.
For regular verbs, you form the simple past by adding ed to the base verb. Walk becomes walked. Talk becomes talked. Cook becomes cooked. Watch becomes watched. Work becomes worked. Play becomes played. Clean becomes cleaned. Help becomes helped. Start becomes started. Finish becomes finished.
For irregular verbs, you need to learn the past forms individually, the most important ones for yesterday. Go became went. Come became came. Have became had. See became saw. Eat became ate. Drink became drank. Get became got. Make became made. Speak became spoke. Sleep became slept. Wake became woke. Meet became met. Buy became bought. Feel became felt. Think became thought. Say became said.
Now let's talk about questions and negatives in the simple past, because these are essential for natural conversation. To form a question in the simple past, you use did plus the base form of the verb. Did you sleep well? Did she call you? Did he get home on time? Did they enjoy the meal? Notice the base form of the verb comes after did, not the past form.
To form a negative, you use did not, or the contraction didn't, plus the base form. I did not sleep very well. She did not call. He did not get home until midnight. They did not enjoy the starter, but loved the main course. Again, the base form of the verb follows did not the past form.
Common mistake here, a learner might say, did you went to the gym? Or I did not worked yesterday. Both are wrong, because after did or did not, you always use the base form. Did you go to the gym? I did not work yesterday. This is one of the most important rules of the simple past.
Now let's talk about the time expressions that are essential for talking about yesterday, because these small words and phrases set the scene immediately and help your listener understand the time frame.
Yesterday and yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, and yesterday evening are the most obvious ones. I went for a run yesterday morning. She called me yesterday afternoon. We had dinner together yesterday evening. Yesterday, I woke up early and went to the market.
Last night is used for the evening and night of yesterday. I went to bed very late last night. What did you do last night? Did you sleep well last night? Last night, I watched a film and fell asleep on the sofa.
At and then followed by a time. I had breakfast at 7. I got to work at 9. At around lunchtime, I met a colleague for coffee. He arrived at my door at 6 in the evening. These specific time references are very natural and make your story more vivid and concrete.
Then, after that, and afterwards help you sequence events in time order. I woke up, then had a shower. After that, I made breakfast. Afterwards, I sat and read for a while before leaving the house. These connectors make your story flow naturally from one event to the next. It makes the story easy to follow.
Before and after also help sequence events. I went shopping before lunch. After the meeting, I had a quick walk to clear my head. Before going to bed, I called my mom. These prepositions are simple but very powerful for organizing your story.
Finally, and in the end, are used to describe the last event or the conclusion of a sequence. Finally, I got home at around 10 o'clock. In the end, we decided to go to a different restaurant because the first one was full. And at the end of the day, I just sat and had a cup of tea. It was a long one.
Now let's talk about how to structure a story about your day, because knowing the phrases is one thing, but knowing how to put them together into a natural, flowing description is another.
A natural structure. Start with how the day began, move through events in time order, add color by describing how you felt, end with how the day finished or how you feel about it now.
For example, yesterday was quite eventful. I woke up earlier than usual because I had a lot on. I had a quick breakfast, then headed into town. I had 2 meetings in the morning, which both went well. I grabbed lunch with a friend around 1, and we caught up properly. After that, I spent the afternoon on a project. By 5, I was ready to switch off. I cooked at home, watched some television, and was in bed by 10. A good day, all in all.
Notice how that story moved smoothly from morning to evening using natural connectors. Earlier than usual, then, in the morning, around 1, after that, by 5, at home, by 10. These transitions make the story easy to follow and very natural to listen to.
Now let's look at vocabulary for adding texture. For feelings, I was exhausted by the time I got home. I felt relieved when the meeting ended. We were all quite tired by evening. It was so nice to finally relax. For how events went, the meeting went really well. Traffic was terrible. The food was absolutely delicious. The day did not go as planned. For surprises, I ran into an old friend completely by chance. Something completely unexpected happened. It turned out to be much better than I thought.
Now let's go through the mistakes, because this is where learners really sharpen their accuracy. Mistake number 1, using the present simple instead of the past simple when describing yesterday. A learner might say, yesterday I go to the market, or last night she call me. These are wrong because go and call are the present forms. The past forms are went and called. Yesterday I went to the market. Last night she called me. Always use the past form when the event is finished and in the past.
Mistake number 2, using the past form after did or did not in questions and negatives. A learner might say, did she went to the office? Or I did not cooked dinner. After did or did not, you must use the base form. Did she go to the office? I did not cook dinner. The base form always follows did or did not.
Mistake number 3, mixing up the past simple and the present perfect when talking about yesterday. Yesterday always takes the simple past, not the present perfect. A learner might say, yesterday I have been very busy, or I have gone to the gym yesterday. Both are wrong. The present perfect cannot be used with yesterday because yesterday is a specific, finished time. Yesterday I was very busy. I went to the gym yesterday.
Mistake number 4, forgetting to sequence events clearly. A learner might describe their day as a flat list without using connectors. I woke up, I had breakfast, I went to work, I had lunch, I came home, I watched television. This is understandable but sounds unnatural and robotic. Using then, after that, before, afterwards, and finally make the story sound much more natural and conversational. Mistake number 5. Using very for strong emphasis when other words sound more natural. Very good and very nice are fine, but very is overused. Yesterday was really fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. The meal was incredibly delicious. She was so kind. He seemed genuinely happy to see me. Really, absolutely, incredibly, so, and genuinely add much more color and naturalness than very on its own.
Mistake number 6, not adding feelings or reactions. A lot of learners describe only the facts of what happened and forget to include how they felt or what their response was. This makes the description feel flat. Adding, I felt, I was surprised, it was such a relief, I was a bit nervous, we were all so happy, makes your story much more engaging and much more natural.
6 mistakes and 6 clear corrections. These are the patterns that take your past tense storytelling from basic to genuinely natural and confident.
Now let us hear 2 conversations so you can see all of this working naturally.
First conversation. 2 colleagues talking on Monday morning.
Good morning. How was your weekend? Did you do anything nice?
It was lovely, actually. On Saturday, I went into town with my sister. We walked around for ages, went to a couple of shops, and then had lunch at a little Italian place near the old market. The food was absolutely incredible. Have you been there?
I have not, but I have heard good things. What did you get?
I had the pasta, and my sister had the risotto. We shared a dessert as well. Afterwards, we walked along the river and just talked for hours. It was really nice to catch up properly.
That sounds perfect. What did you do on Sunday?
Much quieter. I woke up late, had a slow breakfast, and then spent most of the morning reading. In the afternoon, I did a bit of gardening. By the evening, I was quite tired, so I just made something simple for dinner and went to bed early. I feel so much better for the rest.
That is the best kind of Sunday. Did you sleep well?
I did. I slept for almost 9 hours. I cannot remember the last time I did that.
Notice the natural storytelling, simple past verbs throughout. On Saturday, I went, walked, went, had, shared, walked, talked. Afterwards, sequences events. Much quieter contrasts Sunday with Saturday. By the evening sets the time. I cannot remember the last time I did that is a warm and natural phrase.
Second conversation. 2 friends catching up in the evening.
How was your day? You look a bit tired.
I am exhausted, honestly. It was such a long day. I woke up at 6 because I had an early meeting. It started at 8 and didn't finish until nearly 11. 3 hours. Can you believe it?
3 hours? That sounds painful. Did it go well, at least?
It went better than I expected, actually. We made some real progress on the project, which was a relief. After the meeting, I grabbed a sandwich and ate it at my desk because I had another call at 1.
You didn't even get a proper break?
Not really. The afternoon was a bit calmer, though. I finished the report I had been working on for weeks, which felt great, and I managed to leave the office at a reasonable time for once.
What did you do when you got home?
I ran a bath, made some soup, and just sat quietly for a while. I needed it. I spoke to my mom on the phone for about half an hour. She always cheers me up.
That sounds like a really full day. You should get an early night.
That's the plan. I'm going to bed by 9:30.
That second conversation showed storytelling with emotion and detail. Such a long day adds emphasis. Didn't finish until creates specificity. It went better than I expected adds a pleasant surprise. Which was a relief adds feeling. By 9:30 ends with a plan. All simple past, all natural, all flowing.
Quiz time. 5 sentences, correct or incorrect. Take a moment before each answer.
Sentence number 1. Yesterday, I have been very tired after the long week.
Take a moment. This is incorrect. Yesterday is a specific finished time and always takes the simple past, not the present perfect. The correct sentence is yesterday I was very tired after the long week.
Sentence number 2. Did she go to the meeting alone or with her team?
This is correct. Did plus the base form go is the correct structure for a past simple question. Natural and correct.
Sentence number 3. I did not slept well last night because of the noise outside.
This is incorrect. After did not, you must use the base form of the verb, not the past form. The correct sentence is I did not sleep well last night because of the noise outside.
Sentence number 4. After that, I went for a walk along the river and felt much better.
This is correct. After that sequences the event. Went and felt are both correct past forms. This is a very natural and well-structured sentence.
Sentence number 5. Yesterday, she wakes up early and cooks a big breakfast.
This is incorrect. Yesterday requires the past tense, and these verbs are in the present simple. The correct sentence is yesterday she woke up early and cooked a big breakfast.
How did you do? If you got all 5 right, you've genuinely understood the rules for talking about yesterday. If you missed some, go back to the core rule. Yesterday always takes the simple past, and the base form always follows did and did not.
Let us finish with a clear summary. Use the simple past for everything you talk about yesterday. For regular verbs, add ed. For irregular verbs, learn the individual past forms. Form questions with did plus base form. Form negatives with did not plus base form.
Use time expressions to set the scene. Yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, last night, at 7, before lunch, after the meeting, then, after that, before, afterwards, which meant that, so.
And that's everything for today. We hope this episode gave you the confidence and the tools to talk about yesterday naturally, fluently, and accurately in English. This is something you will use every day, and the more you practice, the more effortless it will become.
Your practice task. Write a short description of what you did yesterday. Include at least 5 simple past verbs. Use 3 time expressions. Add 2 or 3 feelings or reactions. And use at least 2 connectors, like then or after that. That exercise covers everything from today.
Leave your questions in the comments. We love hearing from our listeners every week.
Share this episode with someone who is learning English. Talking about yesterday is one of the most practical skills you can develop, and everyone benefits from getting it right.
Take care of yourself and keep practicing. Every time you describe your day in English, you're building fluency.
We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, and keep going. You're doing brilliantly.